Hey, how we doing, guys?
Welcome back, everyone.
Joe here.
Kevin?
So the last episode of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, it really felt like it was an important episode in terms of where the show is heading in its final season.
Yeah, we are definitely shedding some cast members going
Yeah.
into the finale a little bit.
Seemingly so.
Yeah, I would be surprised with her moving to New York if we get much of Valencia going forward. If anything, it might be like a Parks and Rec situation where you had Rob Lowe and
Rashida Jones.
Yeah, Rashida Jones leave, but then like pop back in for the finale kind of thing, kind of like Steve Carell did on The Office.
Mhm.
But I feel like we've definitely lost Valencia.
Mhm.
We might have lost Heather. She's either going to be way cut back to a part-time player or completely gone because she's still in California.
She's moving out of the house, which is the big thing.
Right, she's moving out of the house, so she's not going to be around as much. And
Rebecca has this little world that kind of like revolves. The show revolves around that, you know. So if she's moving out of the house, then who knows?
Yeah, I feel like it was a logistical choice for the show to be like, let's save some money. If you're gonna do 18 episodes, we need to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they went 18, 13, 13, and maybe part of the pitch for going up to 18 again was, all right, fine, but you got to find a little trimmage in the budget. Then
we got to find some money here.
You're right. Like, okay, well, we can write some people off the show.
And I wonder if that means we'll get more Josh then.
I feel like Josh has been on the back burner a lot, and I feel like we are. We're not done with Josh's story, even though we haven't gotten a lot of him. But it does seem like, and again, it's been really rewarding this season, and that Josh is finally growing up a little bit. Don't you kind of feel like that Josh is on like, I need to start owning my stuff a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, he was obnoxious with the whole like, oh, it's not my fault. I've got a disorder. I'm a victim of the world too.
Yeah, that was
and he got kind of talked back down. Like, no, you just kind of suck.
Yeah,
you're just not a empathetic, thoughtful person when it comes to other people.
I mean, he kind of won us back a little.
No, he has, because he actually, taken that to heart. You know, when we see him going on dates, it's like I want to be a more complete, real person. They're like, hey, Josh Chan, sexy Josh Chan,
DJ
like,
Josh.
No, yeah, exactly. And it's like, no, that's not who I want to be. I want to be like an actual healthy person, and I completely respect that. Not everybody gets to that point in their lives where like, I really need to really get my stuff together, like not just like career wise and stuff, but as a person.
So what he wants as a person hasn't really changed.
No,
right? Because since the get go, he just wants to be married and like in a relationship.
Yeah, right. That's something he recognized about himself early, was he can't be single.
What's genius about that though is that you really do feel like his character has gone through this amazing journey. Because a lot has happened.
Sure, absolutely.
So yeah, we'll see. Also, I do want to see like if the main supporting cast is gone now, that leaves us with Nathaniel, Paula, and a few people at the office, right?
Right.
So how do you stretch that out into an episode? Because each episode you actually see every single character. You don't always see Valencia, but you usually see Heather. Sometimes you don't really see Josh that often. So I'm curious to see what they do going forward.
I think there's only two routes for that. Either we see the ones who stay more, like maybe we get more White Josh, more Daryl. As
who we haven't
seen
that much lately.
Right. Maybe more Paula and Scott.
That'd be good. I like Scott.
Or we add new people.
Cheap people.
Yeah, exactly. Right, yeah, exactly. It's like, well, as we renegotiate contracts over 4 seasons, we can get new people who are a little bit cheaper to bring in.
Slim down that budget.
Right, to be new foils for Rebecca.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, but we shall see. Mm-hmm. All right, guys, I want to welcome some new Patreon subscribers for the last couple of days. So Jay Searzak, Camden Holly, and Link Sausage 71. Nice. Welcome, guys. Appreciate you being here.
We do. If you guys are watching us for the first time on YouTube, welcome to our channel.
Hello.
If you don't mind hitting the like button for us, leave us a comment down below, and please hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the new content we've coming your way.
Yeah. And if you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we're watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page, where you'll find an awful lot of television shows there.
You sure will.
And a few films. Right. Well, I guess they're still bringing them in.
So I guess they'll be
your little first-class
exclusive to Zoom calls,
right?
Yeah.
Especially since the bathroom's down the hall and you share it with 10 other people.
Yeah. Yay, technology bridging the endless divide.
Well, I'm at home base, just 2.4 miles from you, so...
Guys, I know all this emotional work is necessary and productive, but I'm excited to have a day off. For 24 hours, I don't want to talk about my feelings or my problems. And send.
Hold on, wait a second. Rebecca is
twerking for the weekend.
Daryl?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, he's so emo.
Yeah, love him, but he is a have a feeling, say a feeling kind of guy.
It'll be fine. Even if he comes, there will be a ton of other people there.
See friends, have fun. Okay, I guess you're right. Who would I go with? Where would I go?
I bet in the situation's first time out without the baby, he is going to be a lot.
I guarantee you.
Did you mean to... I just want to share a fun and carefree car trip and some smoked meats with someone who's a super chill hang.
You said you wanted a chill hang. That's not Daryl. We only met once and ended up spending the whole time talking about our mothers and crying our eyes out.
So you're going to be each other's emotional crutches for the day? That's always unhealthy.
Right, yeah. It's crying over some ribs.
Right. You guys want to go be toxic together now?
These ribs are delicious.
Yeah, right.
Ready in for your finals.
Well, I was about to in here in my new office. But I couldn't get started because something's missing. Need a proper lawyerly desk.
I don't think you need it to study. She's definitely procrastinating on studying.
Yeah.
Lawyer Scott.
Oh, you've worked so hard. You're almost there, babe.
I have found the perfect desk. It is gorgeous, and it totally says big time lawyer lady. And it is too big for our minivan. So I found an app called Bro with a Truck.
Have a great day. Hope it's a great desk. You deserve it.
God, I love that.
Scott, intervene, man.
You got me. The mail was a pretext. I wanted to spend some out-of-office time with you. We started off on the wrong foot.
I've always never
I was
liked
wondering
him.
why they were
I think he's
there,
kinda
or why he
good.
was there, yeah.
I don't know. I think he's just not very open emotionally because he's sad about some things in his life.
Driver 78 is here.
It's Josh, isn't it?
It's totally
yeah.
Josh. Yeah.
Paula! It is you.
I mean, you're saving up money to move out of her house then.
What? No, I'm not moving out.
Poor Josh.
Could use a bigger place, and we do dream about owning.
I
This is a
just
good way to
don't
put it.
know if I can do this today. I thought I was gonna spend the day with a stranger, and maybe I should just get another driver.
So I was totally wrong. We're getting way more Heather than I thought we were going to get.
Valencia, I get because she's sometimes not in the show a lot.
Right.
I'm glad we're not losing Heather. I like Heather a lot.
Oh, no, I do too. I think she was a great character. So maybe they are just getting her out of Rebecca's life a little bit. So
Yeah.
Rebecca's got to stand on her own. Yeah.
No separation.
These idiot drivers keep canceling on me.
Huh? You must have a
What's your
bad
rating?
rating.
Yeah.
We know
Ratings
people like
go
that.
both
We do.
ways.
Can't get rights. Yeah.
Socialists.
Okay, Daryl, you know I'm in an extensive amount of therapy, and I have learned in therapy to make my wishes clear. So I would like to clearly say, no heavy convos. Is that cool?
Yep, no problem. Oh, look at us. Me and you heading out on the open road. Two old friends.
Odds that this goes smoothly is about 0%.
I wonder what the catalyst is going to be, though.
I think it's his kid. I just think he's going to start freaking out about not being with his daughter. Yeah.
I think some of my issues started with potty training. My mother bribed me with candy, so I wasn't internally motivated. Sometimes literally, because Alex would put boxes in front of the door, and that sucked.
He's a
No,
really nice
sorry.
guy, but this would start to drive me crazy. Is Josh going to get her to admit that she's actually using it as a crutch to procrastinate?
No.
Yeah.
Probably, right? Paula's nice. She'll come around.
Kick him out of the car.
It's the worst. Why is he so
You're
bad?
asking to be chauffeured to the beach? You've got a lot of nerve. Why are you clutching that envelope?
This envelope is not your concern. Just drive, please. Thank you.
I'm pretty curious about the
Fine,
envelope myself.
but your rating is going to be a 0.
Oh my God.
What was your childhood like? Oh, was it
Daryl,
tough?
stop.
Tell me your first sad memory that you can think of.
A lot of cool overhead shots.
Oh, yeah. They got a helicopter for this episode.
They sure did. Or a drone or something.
Right? Sounds like every home vacation, every child vacation I ever took.
Yeah, stuck in the back seat.
Yes.
I love this.
Oh, yeah.
This is awesome.
I don't think Daryl's being that awful.
No.
I just think Rebecca really has a
She's in her head.
a very narrow parameter of what she wants.
If nobody told her about that,
Right.
she'd be fine.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
You need this desk for your finals, Paula? Wow, what an important errand I'm on. So honored.
It's a big old scratch that wasn't in the photos.
Oh, Paula.
So, because it wasn't previously disclosed,
Oh,
Holy
Paula,
cow.
you need this desk now. It's an important step to you becoming a lawyer. Don't worry, this won't hold us up. I got this. So let's load it in the truck.
well, no, we can't go now. I mean, it would be rude. We just got here.
Burner breakdown.
Yeah.
Weird noises.
Oh, yeah. Those aren't weird. I know exactly what those are. It happens every 12 miles or so.
What are the odds, like, they all end up in the same car?
Right. I think there are places in LA, and correct me if I'm wrong, everybody, that like you can't pull over on the freeway if you have like a flat tire. It's like, no, get off the road completely.
Wow.
Shred your tire, whatever, but you can't block traffic for something like a flat
That
tire.
makes sense.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Crazy
Yeah.
highways.
Right.
I'm sure the nice lady doesn't want to hear about this.
Yeah, you see, she's been through a lot. She has a disorder.
Oh my God, Daryl,
my
will you
God.
stop? Let's just go. This was a bad idea. It's not your fault. You just happen to be everything I didn't want today.
I can't believe that I used the first day away from Heavy to be with you.
Daryl, come on.
You know, sometimes I think we're close. Sometimes it feels like you just don't like me. And I look past it because I like the good parts of you. And I know you have some challenges.
He was right. That needed to be said to her for 4 seasons. I love Rebecca, but you know, her issues, don't give her excuse to be awful to people.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta go. While you guys are talking about eyeballs and stuff, I'll put the desk in the truck, okay? Just meet me out there.
By yourself?
Your water cooler's empty.
It's either that or Josh is jacked.
Yeah. Well, both of those are true, actually.
Daryl,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
really
makeup.
sorry.
Right.
And there's no excuse for how
Like
I
the camera
spoke to
moved.
you.
No more emotional sharing, no more probing, none of it.
Really? Because I would love that.
Oh, well, it's happening.
Oh my God, you think the world revolves around you because you're all smart and tall and rich and white and spoiled and male with playful hair. I never liked you. I don't like how you talk to people. I never got what Rebecca saw in you. I think you're a rich, entitled bully.
What? I'm really happy that you just wanted to have fun today.
Really?
Yeah, because you're right. Sometimes I can be too proby and...
What is your deal? Why are you driving around clutching someone's ashes? And don't tell me it's none of my business because it is all over me. You were so close to someone that they wanted you to scatter their ashes.
It's that hard for you to believe that I was ever close to someone?
Kinda.
Yeah.
People I cared about most of my life are gone.
Kind of sad.
Okay, Mr. Scrooge.
Right.
Paula, what are you doing? The desk is in the truck. We gotta go. I have a gig tonight.
What?
I can't stay here all night enabling your procrastination caused by an inner fear of success that's making you put off studying for your finals.
I'm lonely.
Maybe Nathaniel
So
should
lonely.
go to the zoo.
He needs to go to the zoo.
You should show more people this side of you.
Yeah.
Heidi would be proud.
Well, my outfit was trash, so I bought new duds in the gift shop. And then the molasses wouldn't budge, so I just buzzed the old duster.
What?
I feel fine. I'm just happy to be here with you.
Shaved the mustache. No.
You're gonna be a great lawyer
How do you know?
because you really care about it.
Maybe I can be attracted to a different type of guy, you know? Guys who aren't withholding or cold or jerks. I hope one day
Well,
I
I
find
think those 3
someone who
guys
is
fit
as
into that
kind
category. Those
Yeah,
and
pretty
as
categories
much.
too.
loving
Yeah.
as you are.
That is so
Ironically,
sweet of
Josh
you to
the least
say.
out of all.
I wanted to apologize. I've been horrible to you.
Yeah, you have.
I do nice things now.
Okay, good. I want
Yeah.
to do nice things from now on.
That's actually really sweet. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's his mustache.
Oh God. It's so weird.
What was this episode?
Yeah. Right.
You know, honestly, this season 4 has been nothing but bang.
Oh, for
All the
sure. Yeah.
good things. That was my train of thought. Okay, so yeah, I really did not expect this from this episode, I guess. Which this show is really good at subverting expectations.
Right.
You don't really know what you're going to get when you go into it.
Sure.
Also, sorry for the camera angle, guys.
Yeah, the camera's being goofy right now as far
It's-
as I can't keep it out of tracking mode, so it just picks one of us randomly
So,
sometimes.
Sorry about that. But no, I like that this episode really put characters that you don't really see together stuck in a car.
Right.
And I think that's a great device for filmmaking and
Sure.
just like writing in general, you know? Like
Yeah.
you put 2 characters in a room that can't leave.
Right. Yeah. You know, I never thought we'd get Heather and Nathaniel together for any real period of time, especially without Rebecca there.
Well, when he was at her wedding, it was kind of like, what's Nathaniel doing there? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
for sure. Yeah,
So
yeah.
The fact that they are actually like, you know, interacting,
Right.
really good stuff.
Mhm.
And Heather's the right person to call Nathaniel out, right?
I
'Cause
agree.
She always does that. She always calls out Rebecca. She always holds people accountable.
Right.
And I like that it's Nathaniel's turn now because he's been so awful for so long.
He has. He's been terrible. And I haven't liked him for a while now. And I used to love Nathaniel, you know, but ever since, you know, he and Rebecca broke up and he was like, why don't you just get over it and do this thing for me, basically?
Just make me happy.
Right. Yeah. I've kind of been off the Nathaniel train a little bit.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I get it. He's, you know, everyone has their own journey to go through. You know, we've had our problems with Rebecca, with Paula, with Josh.
All
you
the
know,
characters.
all the characters. Yeah. Even Heather's Heather's actually pretty great.
Yeah, she's never really turned anybody off, I don't think.
Nah, she was a bit much while she was pregnant, but they were just using
Pregnant.
tropes. Yeah, pregnancy tropes. Which okay,
She gets a pass.
right? She gets a pass, but yeah, her and White Josh have been about it. Who hasn't like been at any point like okay,
Yeah, White Josh has been great too.
yeah, but yeah. So everyone has their times where it's like okay, let's find your path and get it back together. And they all come out better on the other side.
I think so.
And I'm sure Nathaniel will too.
In the Paula storyline, as soon as she said she needed a desk, I think we both got the hint. Like, okay, she's
yeah. I can't study until I have an actual desk. I'm like, yeah, you can.
No,
we've all done it.
I kind of get that. I have to study at a table.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like when I was a kid, I had a garage sale my mom got us. We had 2 of them. We had these like little student desks.
Right. Yeah.
And we got them like really cheap, about $20.
It's so weird how you always find those at garage sales.
Yeah.
I've seen a dozen of them at garage sales. Yeah.
It's like, so I get that aspect, but
right.
her going to wherever they had to go 90 minutes out of their way to get this giant desk seemed a bit much. So I think Paula's going to finally, I think the show's going to end with her being a lawyer.
I do too.
She came this far.
Right. She's, I obviously had, don't speak from any like personal experience, but from what I understand, studying for and taking the bar is like a real commitment. Like
no small feat.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not like studying for a test. It is like, hi guys, I'm going to vanish for the next 6 weeks while I learn everything about the law that I can. It's not a simple task that she's got ahead of her.
Season 3, season 2.
I think it was 2.
Because I mean, going to law school, it takes what, like 6 years, something like that? Maybe longer?
Well, I'm assuming she had a degree of some kind. Mm-hmm. Like to go to law school, it's like getting a PhD, right? It doesn't have to be in the field you got your bachelor's in.
Sure.
So as long as you had a bachelor's degree, I think it's just 3 years of law school.
Gotcha.
And the bachelor's degree can kind of be in anything. I had a friend who got his theater degree and then immediately went to law school after that.
What?
Because it's like, hey, good try a lawyer,
Gotcha.
So
I knew a guy that he wasn't a lawyer, but he went to be like a police officer.
Mm-hmm.
Went to law school. Like,
right. Yeah. A lot of people go to law school to go into to law enforcement because you get that degree, and then it's like, hey, I can,
be a detective now.
Right. Yeah. Your opportunities for advancement are better if you're college educated.
Absolutely. So good for Paula.
Yeah.
What else? We covered Heather. Covered Josh.
We did. Right.
Well, Josh, we haven't really talked about, I guess. I mean, we're seeing more and more of him increasingly as he's taken the back seat the last few seasons.
Sure.
I don't know if they're going to end up together. I think Rebecca's saying I need to find somebody that's not Greg, Josh, or Nathaniel.
Right. But then again, we are still a dozen episodes from being done.
That's true.
She could do what a lot of people do. She could hit the dating trail and then realize that maybe Josh is the right choice for her. Yeah. A healthier her and a healthier Josh might ironically end up working by the time the show's over.
The show is about them,
right?
In many ways.
Sure.
So
I mean, that's how it started.
At this point, I don't know. I'm cool with just letting the characters figure themselves out for now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't hate it. But at this point, it'd feel a bit much.
For me, it's like, you know what? Everyone's becoming healthy enough that if they end up together, great. If they end up with other people, great. If your journey is your journey, as long as you're happy and you made the growth to become the kind of person you want to be and be the person you want to be.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I'll tell you one thing. This show is very watchable, and I cannot wait to watch this show.
I'm kind of curious to go back because there's such wide swinging arcs on the characters. I do kind of want to go back to the beginning and be like, oh wow, look at Rebecca from the start here.
Once we finish this, though, we need to make a list of our favorite songs, and we need to react to the unedited versions of these songs.
Yeah, we need to check out some of the unedited. We've only done we looked at the one, right?
I Give Good Parent.
I Give Good Parent was the only one we've actually gone back and watched. Yeah, you're right.
For my money, I go to the zoo.
There is an I Go to the Zoo explicit version that we definitely need to watch.
Sorry, messing with
All right, guys, we'll catch you in the next one.